Hi guys, and welcome to this new Football Manager 24 video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can play as a director of football in FM24. If you do like this kind of videos, do please leave a like and subscribe down below for more. I am going to make this into a series, and let's get on with how you can install yourself as the director of football. So of course, there can't be two directors of football. So for Barcelona, which we're using in this example, we have Deco as the director of football. We will go ahead and terminate his contract. So that's terminated. And now we're going to look for the person that we want to assign as our manager. There are two ways to do it. One involves the editor and one is just a normal way to do it. So you can go to staff and right here you should check what's important for a manager. So what I usually do is I go to Guardiola and I check how good is he. So he's good in motivating, people management and tactical knowledge. So that's very good and he's earning a shit ton of money. So motivating, people management and tactical knowledge are things that we should look for. So we can go to staff search right here, pick the attribute which is tactical knowledge, people management and motivating, and then we will see who are left. So a lot of people are left here. I don't think they're all going to be assistant managers. For example, this person wants to be a manager. Of course, we can't offer him that. We can only offer him assistant director of football. What you can do is assign him as an assistant manager. Maybe give him like a little bit more money. See if he wants to accept that. He would accept it if he's on 185k a week. Unfortunately, we of course cannot pay that to him. So we go to the next best thing, which is this guy. Once again, you go and assign him as your assistant manager. You offer him like a shit ton of money and see if he wants to accept that for 5 years. And then Lars Knudsen is our quote unquote new manager. So he is going to be doing whatever we want him to. His preferred formation is 4-4-2. I've tried it before, and what you need to do is you need to go ahead and create a new tactic and then create my own style. Just go 4-4-2, confirm, and then just leave it there. Delete this one, and now he will use something like this tactic. He will probably make his own of it. I thought I saw him do, but usually he just copies like this. And if you have like a different tactic, so for example you have this tactic, he will play this tactic. However, he should be playing the 4-4-2 as he previously did. So now you just wait for this guy to come in. You press continue a bunch of times. Of course, here you can see that Deco has sacked and Lars Knudsen has come in. So we just sim forward a little bit as we just leave this meeting. And then Knudsen should be our assistant manager. So there he is. Very nice to see him in as well. Lars Knudsen is now our quote unquote manager and we are the director of football. But for him to be the actual manager, we do need to adjust a couple more things. One of those things is the staff responsibilities. And right here, you can see what kind of responsibilities you need to assign to yourself and which responsibilities you need to assign to your assistant manager who is going to play as your manager. So for example, the lead general trainings is of course we're going to delegate, and right here you should delegate it to that Lars Knudsen and just check that he is everywhere except for like the team things. Those will be picked up by Rafael Marquez, which is also very nice. And then I'm going to show you what you all want under your responsibility and what you do not. So all of these runs right here, these ones, and these ones are the ones that you want to be in control of, because that's all about people hiring and player hiring, as well as all of these. So this is all what you want to be responsible of, and for the scouting, you can also be responsible. So all of these is what you should be responsible of. Then if you go right here, down right here, you should assign all of these or what you can to either your B team manager or your assistant manager so he can actually function as that assistant manager. Of course, what you can also do is see what kind of things you do want to take over and do take that over. But if you want to play as the director of football, you should only use the things that I've just selected. So only these are all of these because that makes it that you're really the director of football. Otherwise, you're just going to be the manager, and that's not what this series of what this is about. So once you've selected all of these, you should be able to delegate your matches to your assistant manager. And let me show you how you do that. So first things first is you go to home and you click on my profile and you go on holiday. Then this screen pops up, and what you do here is you go and just leave this as it is. Then don't click use current match tactic and don't use click use current team selection when possible. What this does is if you now go on holiday, your assistant manager, which is now playing as your manager, will use his own tactic for all of these matches. So he will go ahead and just use his tactics and his team press conferences, anything like that, he will assign. So there's nothing for you to do, just sim through it, and you can either just keep simming through the whole game and waiting until a match comes up and then go on holiday for just one day and sim through it, or you can just sim through all the days until the transfer windows are over. So what you then do is, for example, we get an offer him from Man City for Rafinha. They want to buy him. I will accept this and I will go ahead and look for a replacement for Rafinha somewhere in Barcelona's budget if they have any. 2.5 million? I don't think so. But now let me show you what other way there is to get people to join you. So once again, we go to Guardiola, and this is maybe a cheaty way, but Pep Guardiola coming back to Barcelona might be a very well possibility. So what you can do with this click is you can go ahead and move him to your club. So you can go ahead and click on move to my club as assistant manager or anything else, but we're going to do it as an assistant manager. Making the staff transfer will cause Lutsen to be sacked from Barcelona. Let's just do that for the sake of this. And now Pep Guardiola is our assistant manager, but quote unquote, he's actually our manager. So he's on 130k a week as an assistant manager for Barcelona, which is a lot less than he was earning for Man City. But this is another way to do it, and now you can just let him take over the type of games you want. Of course, this does provide some kind of issue. So what I usually do is I just leave the editor on and I just subtract some of my transfer money, or I just edit his contract. Because right here, of course, you can edit his contract as well. So we could potentially just put this back on how much he was earning for Man City, like that, and now he's earning 400k per week, and now it's a bit more fair. So that's the second way we would in which you can do it, but of course you do need the editor for it. So once you fill that all in, one more time, it's very easy. Just go to responsibilities, and here you can either check all of these other responsibilities. It's a lot more a better view. But for example, handle team meetings, you delegate that to Guardiola. Recruit directors, of course, you want to do that because that's all you should do. But for example, this is also hiring people, but hiring B coaches, that's also something that you want to do. So you just take control over the things that you should do. And once again, all of these, all of these, all of these. So everything that's under transfer and contract responsibilities, scouting responsibilities, and staff responsibilities should be yours if you want to play as a director of football in Football Manager 24. I think I've explained everything. If there's any more questions about how you can play as a director of football, do leave them in the comments. I will try to answer them as quickly as possible. Also, let me know if you have any improvements of how you should play and you can play as a real director of football in Football Manager 24. I know I'm going to be playing this a lot. I'm even going to make this into a series. So if you want to check that out, please do in the link below. Also, I have made a video where I talk about an Excel sheet and how you should recruit players according to that Excel sheet. And I also have a series going where I use that Excel sheet, and in 4 seasons I have won the Bundesliga. So do please go ahead and check that out if you have any time. For now, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've enjoyed and you like this and you're going to use it in your next save, please do leave it a like. It helps me out a ton. And subscribe if you want to see that Football Manager series where I'm playing as a director of football in the future. Anyway, once again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.